Vou ver hoje. What's up, everyone? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Yet another live stream. This time we'll be running the new event, Clash Ludwig. I was trying to get some food here by delivery, but they tried to scam me, yeah. Even using no app here in Brazil, the restaurant was trying to scam, but at least I didn't get scammed. So Capivara is here. Welcome, Capivara. Well, I already started the event, but slightly, while I was waiting for food, but food didn't arrive, so I don't really understand the event yet. I only opened it and ran with one strategy, Clash Ludwig. I'll be trying it more. Let me share the link here on SaGa Wiki Discord as well. So we can see more people join us. Capivara, Diego Lopes, and Jason Thomas, thank you all for joining us today. Welcome. So there's three different things here. They say defense down large. What does that mean? Let me see this. Good for developing characters to 1640s, defense down large. Okay, I needed to take Ludwig once. Okay. What is the difference here? The enemy has lower defense. Weaken. Take on Ludwig with 30 armor shards. Take on with 60 or 90s. I don't understand this. Why there's 30, 60, and 90s on the screen? Take on the most suitable for a level, deal as much damage as you can in a limited number of turns. The Ludwig that appears in the actual battle is different from the images. Drop amount of rusty blades does not vary depending on the damage dealt. Rewards based on the same. Okay. I don't know. Maybe 700,000 is the cap or more than that. We have to see. It's already for new players. I see. But we will also want to get more drops, right? And higher damage is better or not? I don't fully understand. Let's see the news information about this. 3 fights, each with less defense and more tickets to enter. Looks like you get more rewards and large defense down fight, but it goes triple the cost. Ah, the cost is different. It's the first time I'm seeing something like this. So at least you can get more drops, but triple the cost. I see. But does the boss deal less damage as well, or something? The resist is 55 and the defense low large. Ah, 55. Let's run this and see. Out of curiosity, I made a first squad here already. Yeah, this one. So let's see what we get. Also, let's check the boss. Negative 55. Yes. Thanks to everyone for the explanation. Molten Hill says can deal more damage in a single match by using more tickets. But I wonder if the cap... I wonder the cap of the drops, because, you know, if you get 700,000, it's usually 10 drops or 11, something like that. And more event currency for large defense down. I just want to see if it's triple. Exactly triple, or if we are losing something here. And the boss did enough damage on both, seems like. Obliterate. Ugh. That's the bad thing about Madeline. She dies too often. Can easily get 1 million in this event. Running this defense large. Defense down large. I believe so. But Madeline may not be the best thing here. Well, at least if she does not get targeted. I want to take a note on the drops. How many we get. So we're talking about something before the live stream really started. I ordered some food on a very no app here in Brazil, and then they tried to scan. The restaurant was new, and they faked a delivery. And I was waiting for dinners, but dinner didn't appear. Sad about this. No dinner share. If I knew about that, I would just not have a delay for the live stream. Flash. Oh no. Got you the X Katarina in my STR slot. But then I ordered some hot dog. That should be... let me get it. What's up, guys? The food arrived? Now, oh my god. I thought it was a scam because it took like 1 hour and a half, but the food actually arrived? And I don't understand this. Oh my god. 1 hour and a half later. Would you ask Katarina is made for raids, right? That's right, but you, Mario Hard, you are here. Welcome, and thanks for joining us. Yeah. I don't understand this. 1 hour and a half, seeming like a scam, but the food finally arrived. This is pastel. This is my dinner today. I didn't pay attention to what dropped. Let me try once more. Which one is best to run defense down? I think, yeah. If you talk about min-maxing, I believe it's better to run the normal one. One second, guys. Good evening, Tepuan, welcome. $1.2 million. Torp or Sif is better. For raids, actually, it will depend on your squad. If your squad is only based on STR, Torp is better. If you have a mix of Dexterity and STR, then Sif will be better. Let me see the amount of drops. Look. Drops start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 drops for 1.3 million. So I figure it's better to run the normal one instead. Can we get more than 11? We'll see. Use both. But Sif is not so good as a damage dealer. Her cycle is pretty bad. She goes with a very good attack, and then she has Calligraphy Brush, and it depends on her triggering her passive or not. Using both, I don't know if it's so good, but maybe. Maybe. This one is the second difficulty. Well, Rapina is dead. Says, yeah, I just cleared 1.5 million your first attempt. That's amazing. 1.5 million. Katarina probably helped. Who else were you using? Hilton and Katarina cheering up my team again. 900,000 with the second difficulty. Let's see how many drops. Well, this time it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, 11 drops. So yeah, maybe the cutoff is 700,000. And we have 11 drops. That's the max. If that's true, we can approach this with a different mindset. As long as we get 11 drops, you choose the stage that works better for you. Like maybe here I got already 700,000. It's better to focus on the first one. You can run 2 times as well. But that depends on how many time you have to keep doing this. Latest Matriarch can give you one Olus VP and it's a nuke. The latest Matriarch, yeah, I want to do that with, you know, Saruin. Because if you use Saruin together with this new Matriarch, you can actually make Saruin use Sword of Saruin twice. He will use Destructive Blow, if you combine that. And then after Destructive Blow, he uses Sword of Saruin twice. Share large defense down gives you more event currency per run. More event currency, but I think it depends on what you want. If you want more drops like platinum tickets, gold pieces, it's better to run more times. I guess you can clear the shop with 1000 currency, I mean 1000 of the tickets you use to enter the stage. So it's more about what you prefer here. If you prefer more drops, better to run the first stage. Or maybe you start with the third stage, because it's easier to clean the shop. And after that, you start running the first one, trying to get gold pieces and, you know, platinum tickets. Yeah, we got 700,000 here. On auto. Now, how many drops? That's not many, guys. Not many. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops only. So that's not so good. Only 7 drops. Hi. Yours is pretty good here. Should be. Yeah, the value drops over event currency. We should be able to get plenty of currency. But you see, we got 11 drops on the second stage, on the third. But on the first one, we were locked here to only 7. Maybe we need more than 700. Makes sense. Well, actually, let me just open here the app. Like you said, I was ordering food. Seeming like a scam, but it wasn't. But I had already gave my feedback to the app. I didn't know. 1 hour and a half to reach the delivery. It's too much. People die of starving because of 1 hour and a half. No, I'm exaggerating. Ah, there was this older squad here. I don't know if this makes more. I don't think so. But it should be around 800,000 at most. Maybe if I cannot get 11 drops, I will run stage number 2 instead. But it's strange. 700,000, only 7 drops. It's dead. High Emperor is dead now. It's always the same, like, they want to kill you in turn 3. If you have another Rofus, another attack with Rofus, you can break easily 900,000, but... how to survive that? Demise. Demise is stealing the attack from the other... He's stealing the attack from Saruin. Demise is from Saruin, yes. Seems like his damage output is lower on the more expensive stage too. I think it's more for new players, yes, makes sense. Let's see, yet again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drops. So, maybe it's not better to run this stage. To make 1 million on auto here, maybe if we do some changes in the squad we can achieve, but... well, I still prefer to get more drops, guys. Let's run this other one again. It's hitting a lot harder on this 60 ticket stage than the 90 ticket stage. Ah, I see. But 11 drops is probably the max, right? You got 10 drops in the first stage, copy, on the second and third. Even on the second stage, Ludwig is still pretty strong. Why am I using some flash? I need to change this cycle. First, second, and third stage. Defense down large. Okay. Erin Leon is here. Hey, what did I miss just logging in? From what I understand, the higher the tickets you are willing to pay, the easier is the boss. Yes, Leona, exactly that. You also get higher amounts of drops, so higher currency as well. So maybe it's better to just go for either the 60 ticket stage or the 90 ticket stage. Depends on your power. Seems like if you can do enough damage in the 60, it should be better. You don't need to go as high as 90s. Because I got the same number of drops on both, but depends on how much damage you can inflict. Mutahil says 900,000 damage on 60 tickets got me max drops. So 900,000 is not so hard. Thanks, Mutahil. Aiming for 700,000. You can actually do much more than that, Leona, because the enemy has very low defense when you are running the second or third stage. Only my team of Slash, Galahad, Grey, Catherine, and Beauty are getting Are we counting all the drops we get? Yeah, this is exactly what we are doing now, Mario. Trying to understand what is happening here. This formation is not as good as the other one. I'm trying to understand which damage is the max. So how many we get here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drops only. Because this run was not so good. Seems like 11 is the max. Getting slaughtered on the 30 ticket stage. Exactly what they always do. I have been used to max drops on 700,000 for at least. Yes, Leona. Seems like it's the best. Reaching 700,000. But 700,000 on the first stage does not give you many drops, only 7. I wonder if 1 million is what you need. Socrates says need to leech y'all team past them. I wanna try one other strategy with Matriarch using her nuke. Oh, Madeline is just dying. Ah, 1 second. So 800,000 now. If I'm counting right on my first run on Alto, I got 1 million plus on third stage. You got 11 drops, so it seems like 1 million is what you need, the minimum. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try again. My brain cells are used at work to make money to rail units. Can be using that on teams. Yeah, I believe that the time you need to think is when you're working, not when you're playing games. That's why gachas are so popular. Sometimes they are just autoplay. I'm counting drops starting after the last event currency piece, but is that right? No. I don't think the expedition tickets are counting. I need to check this. Or maybe I'm just miscounting. Guys, I was hungry. Now I have food. I can think better. Here in Brazil, they say that when you are hungry, you cannot think well. Hello, Kalistising. Welcome. Man, Torp is pretty good, brother. You have him, right? I couldn't get in. I reached the PD before getting the character. So I could not reason summoning it even further. 1045. Hyper Hammer. Hey, suddenly help us get more than 1 million. Well, simply just don't have the brain cell spirit to make teams immortal in that part. Maybe you don't have enough time as well, Irene. I get 100,000 from 60 ticket on auto with Mama 2, Torpe, Saruin, Bilne 3, and Gustave. Gustave? Have Gustave? I still don't have Gustave. Neoflux, welcome. Hi folks, yay for easy event. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have an easy event from time to time. I'm using UniverSe with Steel Blade Light, Ari. Whoa! Saruin is really helping here with damage. Ah, it's taking 95 damage only. He's probably buffing himself twice, right? He doesn't get hit. If you don't want to get hit, you should be using the latest Any. Let's see, yeah, I was calculating wrongly. We should count after the currency then. I think so. So if we should be counting after the currency distorted sculpture, we got 15 drops in total. Is that right? Because actually I was always counting in the past after the stamina potion, but it's strange since we got a S Leon piece before that. See, S Leon piece. Where should we start counting here? If we are not counting stamina potions in exhibition ticks, I just got 8 drops for 800,000 on 30 ticket event. I should have pulled it for Saruin, but I want to need the X Claudia. You guys are always after the waifus, right? I name changed it. I was Lars before. Ah, you was Lars. People keep changing their names. I never know. As I'm running Amazon Raid X with Saruin, Rupina, Gustave, Leon, and Torpe getting 1.1 million plus on the 60 ticket. We're lucky, Charm on Gustave. I still don't have Gustave. 15 drops is what I got. So if we're accounting for that, it's 15 drops here as well. I don't understand if they are counting for stamina. I don't remember dropping stamina. When it dropped stamina, it was the guarantee drop, not a normal drop. That's what makes me think. Christmas Rupina is not single target. How are you using? Yes, exactly. UDX Rupina gives cross break. That's a very good powerful attack. Or you can just inherit Doppelganger's Plus, but it's not so good in raids because she doesn't have enough PP to use it twice. Only cross break works twice. Christmas Rupina with cross break is single target. Man, I'm so glad I decided to go for Rupina cross break. Just makes her amazing. Exactly, Mario. Very powerful attack. The problem is that if she gets hit, she loses a lot of damage potential. She relies on having full HP. Well, I got Global X Claudia and wanted to get her for completion status. Nice. There's just so many Claudia. If you collect Claudias, it's just so hard to collect all of them. I think if you can do the 30 tickets, 1 to 1 million, it's your best bet. You get 15 drops with 1 million? I'm starting to think that the second one, the 60 tickets stage, is the best one. Neoflux says I'm getting +1 drop on defense down and +2 drops on the super defense down. Not worth it, double or triple prices. Yeah, if timing is not a problem for you, it's really not worth. I pulled her on the recent banner share. Didn't have her until now. Ah, the rerun banner. I see. It makes total sense to go for. Sometimes it's better to just get characters that you use all the time stronger than just chasing more and more units, because training those characters is just so, well, slow. Not really Torpe. I don't know why I'm not impressed with him, perhaps because I have always paired him with Rook. Torpe by itself is not a strong unit, but in raids he works because he buffs himself after he hits a weak target. So you're using him on this fight, he will be buffing himself for STR. Not only that, he can buff the team 2 times. The good thing is that that attack with the Torpe will be released in other units because it was buffed in Global. The attack already is on JP, but it was only fast in Global. So yeah, guys, look. The staminas are normal drops this time. So we have to start counting after the distorted sculpture. And I got, again, how many drops here? A total 15. I got 15 on the defense down large. But I also think I got 15 with the other. So it's more about a matter of damage. Let's run the other one again. 15 on this large, and I swear I got 15 here as well. I just don't know how much damage you need, but you can also get 15 here. Torp is just a great support. Yeah, very good support. We don't have many buffers in the game. Wish I had him. I have 5 Claudius, don't know if that's all of them. There's more than 5, but considering all the S and A styles too. Those days here, I have all Claudius. Those days you always chase the Romancing Saga 1 and 3 characters, right? Kalistinsin says I have to change my name to match the squad. But do you post on the squad? I don't see you posting much there. Mutahis is not sure who else said, but yeah, Newest Ferdinand's good here. It is. Yes, I have to start using him more. He's a good raid character because he revives, right? I remember someone made a creative video about Honeywell. In the video they buffed him and used 7's word. I wonder if it works here. On this global, there's a new version of Honeywell on JP. Pairing him with raids, he's pretty useful. Yeah, Torp is pretty useful for raids. I have 5 Claudius, okay. 6/6 fight's probably the best to me, max on auto run. Yeah, I agree, J Preciado. You changed your name too. It's now just J Prack instead of J Preciado. Yeah, I agree with Mario. Torp is growing now than me and he's missing less. Yeah, he was missing. A lot of people were saying that. See, we didn't get 1 million this time. Let's see how many drops. 1 million is the max for 15 drops. Yeah, that's something that I can see now. So 14 drops, close to 1 million. So 700,000 is 11, 800,000 is 12, 900,000 is 13, or maybe 1.1 million is 11. No, I didn't get 1 million this time. Oh man, this is so confusing. Why don't they are just straight, you know, obvious about stuff? Leona says, I've been using cross break with her, but just see her as an AoE player with single target in case needed, when doing an event where I don't know what's coming up next. Rupina is like one of my most used characters, and some people say that she deserves a triple S grade, and sometimes I really think so too. Since, I don't know, many times enemies are weak to slash. And she also does Sun. I used her more than Joe recently. But maybe it's because of the content. Sometimes the content changes how you use characters. Hello, Eileen. Another one that changed the name. It's now Irene instead of Eileen. You guys like to change the names. Okay, I still have to level and get his status up from Torp. It's a good moment for you to do this because enemies weak to slash, buffs the party, makes sense. Amazon Raid X should be the best thing. Torp can't. Does he says, yeah, Saga Frontier 1, Romancing Saga 3 and Mistral are my gems. I remember, does he? Evolov says, I'm really glad I got 3 shot for my Global X Claudia. Heartseeker plus hits hard but not as hard. Yeah, it's like 40% decrease in damage. It's a huge difference. The problem is just that going for the character just because of the attack. Since I already had the attack, it was easier for me. Look, we only got 11 drops this time. Strange. I have to make a better setup. Yeah, newest Ferdinand has Tenacity, Revive, and also boosts the Holy Chain Slash and Pierce damage. 5%. And you can just use Terry Rush easily. Need to work on grinding everyone else's status almost. Just seems like a pull on banners too much and got new styles. It's just that like the game is developed, we just keep summoning because they just sell good characters to us. And I think I also sell characters because of the videos. But they release too many characters in a month. But that's just like gachas. Night, Professor Matt. Another one that changed the name. So many people are changing their names here. Yeah, I post on Discord. Keep on. I use her all the time as well. European, right? And how you gonna use Joe when enemies resist cold and heat? Yes, I mean, sometimes the game is like that. We got plenty of content where enemies were weak to pierce for a long period of time, like February, March. We got plenty of events, I think, where enemies were weak to pierce. Now they are weak to slash all the time, I think to justify summoning for many slash characters. Then they would change it later. I never use it in my European base because I don't have her. Reminds me of that meme, and that's where I'll place my European if I had her. Oh, I'll change my name, I guess. No, just use the one you want. I always know who you are. You told me to wait, so I am. About pulling for Prince, yes, it's not always needed to pull if you have only, you know, a reason to pull for 2 characters. It makes a normal banner. Rerun banners are good for people that have to pull for at least 3 or more. If not, I suggest you think well about this decision. Let's see, we got 1 million this time. 1 million, net us 15 drops. So yeah, 1 million is the cut. This is defense down, not defense down large. So if you get 1 million on this stage, you already get all the drops. Best Maddie for 1 turn damage, I think. Maddie is still better, yes. Instead of Sif, we can bring the newest Ferdinand. I don't know if he'll make better. Let's bring him instead. Who knows? And actually, I don't know, but let's test. I don't know where he is here, if he's super trained or not. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Sadly, he does not buff himself when he attacks. But I will have to remove... Oh man, I don't have that many swords. Yes, I don't. I don't have that many swords. Or maybe remove Leon and get Sif. But Leo increases damage by turn 1 by a lot. Well, let's gonna do this. Where's Sif again? I pass it through her. Here. Averaging 700,000 at tier this ticket. Think I will be the best to farm drops. I'll check how many drops you get with 700,000 there. So many reprints banner lately, I'm not pulling much these days. Yeah, many people already got the characters that they needed from these banners. Veterans don't need. Now I need to change Ferdinand BP cycle, Flash Triple Trust to 11. You share are the reason I'm broke on the end of the month. Oh no, Leona, don't say that. I feel guilty. Which stage is the hardest? The first? Yeah, the first. Meddling to user and... Oh, man, I think I missed some of the chat. You said that about Claudia pulling to get an attack, but you will pull for a Ward Mickey to get light speed plus, right? I will. I will. It's just that Mickey is the perfect character for Pierce bosses. And see, I was asking, Cher, which stage is the best to farm? The easiest to farm should be the second one. If you are strong enough, the first one is better, but I doubt many people will be able to reach as much as you need to get 15 drops on stage 1. Montanha says I have to skip him, unfortunately. So many reprint banners. Hey, again, I changing back my channel name. I was trying some stuff and forgot to change it back. No worries, Marcelo. But I knew it was you because of the icon. I have some good memory. You can also use sun attack, sure. Yes, but it's just that slash is just so easy to build around. But I'll try one with Matriarch pretty soon. Is this the first stage? If it's the first stage, it will be the first time I reach 1 million. I think this is the first stage, right? Or not? Or second? I'll have to check, man. For just pursue 700,000 of all three, I use newest Mirza, the Lunar New Year, Global X Annie, Global X Acelus, Global X Fan Press, and then Paladin Priest White Rose. Acelus barely does damage to All-Star. Use multi-counter farm, left fork for turn 2. I don't think you get much damage with Acelus. Mainly with Mac Blade, Global X Trickle Ball, and Impress with usual. I don't think we're going for much damage there. No, this is defense downs. So we got 15 drops again. A good number of golden pieces here, guys. Don't worry, Mutant, he'll wait for the upcoming banners ban in a few months. Yeah, we'll get banners with 4 limited styles as well, so that will be better. I don't know, I think Leon was working better than Ferdinand. But you have to get double drops on 60 tickets for it to be better than 30 tickets. Not just about hitting max. Makes sense. Sith has a better turn 1 buff but Torpid does more damage since he buffs himself on weak hits. For 3 turns, he's better. The best stage to farm is the stage 1. Is that the case with the... Which one is the stage 1? The first one from the top. He will nuke on turn 3 if it's the top hard stage. He nukes later on lower defense stages with Demise. Ah, he also changes the way he operates. Yeah, some people are dead already. That's the other big difference. Timing of Demise nuke. Yeah, Demise is just so powerful, right? Stereo Rush. 700,000. Yeah, I did 1 million per stage and got same number as the other stages. Let's check if we get 900,000 if it's different or not. Instead of Madeline, who could I use? Instead of Madeline? Emperor. Emperor with his second skill. It's not as strong, but also works. Haven't tried yet. What's the difference between the defense down? You get survive more turns and do more damage, so it's easier to reach the number of drops. So, 12 with 700,000, 800,000 with 13, 14, 900,000, 1 million. Yes, 1 million. If you can get 1 million with stage 1, you will do more runs. So it's better for me max players. But for those that don't have as much damage, going for the second stage will be better. It's easier to reach 1 million here. Look, pretty easy. Going for the third one is kind of overkill. No one should go for this unless new players. That's how this works. This boss can also cleanse, Torpid sometimes debuffs him. Yes, he cleanses with the fire weakness on turn 2. New Matriarch is as good as Wraith, she can do Shining Lore on turn 3 after she uses Ritual on turn 1. Yes, I'm gonna do a different party with her. That's who you had in the center, right, Madeline? Yes, Madeline. If you don't have the Luna Fulgur Madeline, I believe that the third attack also works. Forgot the name. The Immune Burst Plus. And then she just keeps using Thunderblade. It's not as bad as she thinks. And sometimes she can get more damage with Lightning Strike, but, well, pretty RNG. I'm gonna make a third party here, and this time I'll bring Matriarch. So Matriarch, we're gonna use her with... it's not this Matriarch here. Actually, I can bring this one and inherit the Ritual of Wisdom attack. But this one, you guys said about... okay, so we have to change this Matriarch to the 3rd. And get Shining Glory. So that she uses that on turn 3. But this Matriarch buffs sun damage. We have to build around sun. Sun damage. Let's think about sun damage. This new Matriarch is so good on rage, she can do Shining Glory on turn 3 after she uses Ritual turn 1. That's what Nameless said. This boss can also cleanse. Okay, we're getting more rewards with the 9th shard stage. No, it's just to make it easier for you to reach 1 million. Let me turn on the fan. So sun damage only. I'll focus and see what I get. Sun damage. People that have the Lunar New Year Impress, you'll be pretty happy here. Matriarch is here. Maybe Leonard. Leonard's actually good. Blue. Well, let's get Emperor because he's attacks Sun and Slash. And who else? Sun and Slash, we have Leon. Leon in the back. Who'll be the last one? Princess White Rose debuffing Endurance. Maybe that's a good idea. Or do we go with this Final Impress to decrease damage that we receive and survive more? Maybe it's good too. Don't talk about Impress, sure, I'm still salty. Oh no, man. Sorry. So I guess I'm gonna place Leonard on the front. Because it doesn't matter. I can get him first. And we're gonna use this or that. I think this is good. Also, let's give him the Takizaki Crab Helmet since he's pretty weak to Blunt. What her clip. Now Matriarch will be... okay, let's change Genji's Gauntlet. She's gonna have Calligraphy Brush. Final Emperor is going for... actually, he deserves the best weapon. Oh, but I forgot I upgraded Gustave weapon, and this one is pretty strong as well. Give him the Matriarch Armor. Soldier Gauntlets. Mountain Coral Hairpin. And Leon. Leon can use the Harmonious Suite. With Soldier Gauntlets. And... Raymox. Last one is Impress. She's gonna go for this sword here with Hallberg of Death. Matriarch Mantle. Another Raymox. So I think we're ready now. Let's check how much damage we get. Leonard's on the front. He uses slash attacks there for that. Leon's on the back. Yeah. Maybe this works well. Blue Narwhal. Narwhal is not good on Naoto. Well, no idea who we were talking about to replace Madeline if you don't have her. Ah, this Emperor here. This Emperor with double Sun Slash. He's a good replacement. Does not do as much damage, but... am I forgetting about inheritances here? Matriarch is okay. Leonard is cool. Leon. And Press. Yeah, I think it's cool now. Don't speak about it Impress. Oh man, I didn't get that Impress as well, Mario. Don't worry. And also, are you working today? Which stage is best for farming materials? The best stage should be the first one for those that are pretty strong. If you're not so strong, you can just farm the second and third one. Don't worry too much about that. It would just make it easier for you to get 1 million. Replacement for Leo. For Leo on this formation here. I don't know about a replacement for Leo on this formation exactly here. But Sif also works. Sif also works, or Torpe. Either Torpe or Sif. It's just that this one will be very defensive, guys, because we have Morale up, Guard up, and a damage reduction by Final Impress. So we may even survive the third turn. Let's go on the first one here. Took a vacation day with my wife and I had some dental work today. I have to do some dental work as well, man, and I'm just delaying it, delaying. But next week should be the day. Classic royal family comp. Yeah, we have all the royal family. Indeed, I didn't even notice. Middle stage for efficiency. Yeah, makes sense. Good thing that Leonard went first, so it made it work right from the start. Ritual of Wisdom, Double Sun Slash, Half Moon. Yeah, we can survive a lot more and Leon will just heal ourselves, so turn 2 everyone's still alive, but will we get 700,000 or not? That's the thing. Maybe Blue. Blue also buffs sun damage. I'm just missing Princess White Rose and Farnews. Yeah, man, I have to think well about the decision. Everyone is alive, guys. Well, not anymore. Shining Glory took so much time to... Oh no. Maybe I should place her on the front. Demise. They survived a demise! Everybody's alive, guys. They survived the nuke. Even better if you have boss on 2.0. You can do 2 Sky in reverse in a row with Matriarch. Can he? Ah, if you have the second Boston, yes, you're right. That one has BP when he attacks. So 700,000, not so good. Not so good. Because we don't get 15 drops. So it's better to run the second stage for efficiency like we were saying. I paused my stream, I was scrolling to you from like 30 minutes ago. It's not like Twitch that you cannot even pause. YouTube you can pause, or you can get lost. You're even convincing me to try other SaGa games. SaGa games are pretty nice, a little obtuse, not so easy to follow, but SaGa Scarlet Race, the last one I played, is amazing. Oh, what am I using this attack? I didn't pay attention. He's using this attack because of how Matriarch changed his cycle. Have a modded Game Boy? Original Game Boy modded to load up ROMs? My god. Leonard, let's get this Marvelous Lash to 8. I don't think I can hit 1 million. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a Game Boy Color with a backlit screen with the EverDrive with every single Game Boy and Game Boy Color game. I didn't even know that there was EverDrive for Game Boy Color. Maybe I don't know much stuff. But also, guys, I have some very good news I'll talk about in this live stream, but I'll talk more about in some days. One thing. ScherBR is already on the way. Yeah, because you know this chair is dying, so we had to have a replacement, and a very generous donor helped with a very good donation, Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous, I don't know. And I ordered already. It was sent, and it's probably arriving tomorrow. And yeah, it's a very nice gaming chair. Chair, no chair. I keep spelling this badly. Forgive me. Forgive me, I'll learn this. One day. This time it's just a meme. Yeah. ScherBR MK2. The topic of EverDrive. Remember? Just 1 second. We also had a goal over the past month as an extra goal to get the PS4, and I don't know if everyone saw, we got the PS4. I didn't make a video about it yet, and I'm planning to make the video together with the chair. I actually got this a long time ago, I showed it on a live stream, but I was trying to install Homebrew on the PS4. That's why I was so trying to get a PS4, because of Homebrew, and it can run PS2 games on HD, and that's exactly what I was trying to do. And I managed to load these games already to record some videos for the future. So tomorrow, if I get the chair, I will make a video showcasing both things. Let me get some water. Can't stay 8-bit game like Game Boy, pains my eye. I can't stand the soundtracks. Oh yeah. Are we getting a Romance in SaGa Minstrel song Let's Play? We can, because we can even run that on PS4. I'll think about that. I have to play all SaGa games because my audience is all about SaGa. This strat is the legendary royal family using quite a lot. Yeah, with Leonard on the middle. Metra kind of reminds me of royalness. Just Leonard with this Santa hat does not make much sense, but the remaining characters look like royalty. Why is Ludwig so fast? The speaker on the modern Game Boys are pretty good, but I grew up playing Game Boys, so I love the graphics. It heats up with nostalgia bond just right. I like nostalgia, I love 2D things, and I was running Odin Sphere on the PS4, and I was like, oh man, nostalgia hits me on PS2 as well. One of the best games I played, Odin Sphere is on my top 20s. I wish I knew you needed one. We have 2 brand new gaming chairs just sitting on our garage because my brother recently ordered 2 on Amazon and ordered just one just to realize I had nowhere to put. But Leona, are you a Brazilian? Because I live in Brazil. Well, that's cool. It's better to have more than just, you know, missing one. I miss my PS2 Dark Souls. PS2 is just the continuation of the JRPG era, but PS3 was bad for JRPG lovers. PS1 was the golden era, I believe that. Well, what do you guys think? Was Super Nintendo and 16 bits the golden era of RPGs, or that the 32 bits era starting from, you know, PS1? Some people have different opinions on this regard. Same I love old graphics, you too. As Leona says, so 2 never been used. 2 have never been used, it's amazing. 2022 New Year's Theo chairs just rotting on my garage. 2. Oh my god. Here in Brazil, it was hard to choose a chair because everything's pricey here. Everything's pricey because of the dollar, and also when the COVID started, people started purchasing things to work in home, and gaming chairs were also skyrocketing in price. And they don't make this locally, so we have to pay so high price because they import the chairs. They also have to pay when they are importing, and then we have to pay again imposts when they when they sell it to us directly. So we are paying imposts twice. Gustav have royal family too, but in SaGa Tree we can place Gustav here as well. You meant Dark Cloud. Yeah, Dark Cloud is even playable on PS4 by PS Classics. Okay, there's a lot of games with good graphics, but too many bugs. Yeah, Odin Sphere on the PS2 has a lot of bugs and slowdowns. But I like the game just too much. See, yeah, it's hard to reach 1 million consistency, so it's better to just run the second one. Let's try to run the third and see how much damage we get, because this formation here is kinda very defensive. But will the nuke do the same damage here? I heard you guys saying that it doesn't do as much damage. Also, bad story. What bad story? I think Super NES was the Renaissance. UniverSe starts with NES. Nintendinho. I think the golden era was PS1. Super NES is great, but we didn't get that much JRPGs translated. I agree. We had much more translations coming on the PS1. That's the case because we still get some Super NES translated by, you know, fun translators. Leona says, low shipping costs would probably cost more than the shares. Yes, it would. I mean, I don't know where you live, but yeah, any country just makes it just so pricey. I think the golden era was okay, I read that. I wish I could play the original Pokemon Red on original Game Boy. Today's there are just so many different consoles. Look. A friend of mine asked me to configure this. Purchased that on, I don't know, AliExpress. It's called Paul Kitty, and he uses this for emulation. It already comes with emulators. But on original console, it's hard to play these stuffs. It's hard to find a good quality, well preserved old console. Doug says, hello, happy Ludwig Day. Ludwig Kill Day. Yeah, it's finally an easy event, right, Doug? Kalis Tinsin says, with Nintendo removing the eShop from my 3DS, I'm going to crack my new 3DS XL and pull all the games on it. I don't know how many gigabytes you can place on a 3DS, but yeah, I understand the reasons why. Makes total sense. I'm all in for game preservation. We cannot preserve games without, you know, homebrew and hacking. Sadly, there's no other way. So it's a white war. My favorite JRPGs will always be from that 16-bit era. PS1 got some initially, but most have since been remastered or re-released with good translations now. Yeah, it's easier to re-release PS1 games now these days than re-releasing Super NES games. We missed many of them, and it's only available on emulation now. Well, we're still alive here, rocking for another quadruple strike. Turn 6. That's impressive. I think it's now the time to die. Oh, we're still alive. Let's see how much we get. Oh. Maybe it's time to say goodbye. Oh no, we don't beat the war. 1.6. 1.6. I want 1.6. Yeah. I just did a Nuzlocke on Game Boy and Pokemon Blue. Nuzlocke is that RNG simulation that changes the items and Pokemons you find, right? Depends. Pirate flag life for me. Oh my god, Legend of Arceus was pretty good, very repetitive though. Pokemon Legends. I didn't play that one. I don't want to play Pokemon anymore because it's just too time consuming. Let's see if we get more than 15 drops. But no, we don't. So 1 million is the max and you should just run stage 2 for those that don't have the patience or a constant strategy. And anyone here has a very constant strategy to just do 1 million on the first stage? I think Katarina will help a lot, but sometimes he would just nuke us down. And if the boss kills us, well, what can we do? We will not reach 1 million all the time. And yeah, I only played Pokemon Red on the old console. Pokemon Red was also the first game emulated by a friend of mine. I remember that he played that before I ever saw it running on a Game Boy Color. And I was like, whoa, what's this game? He was playing that emulated. My first real RPG was Final Fantasy 3 or 6 on Super NES when I was like 6. I played Legend of Zelda first, but that was when I had 7 years old, close to 8. And then with 8, I played Final Fantasy 3 or 6 on Super NES. And that changed my life. I'm thinking of trying to emulate my PS2 because my old PS2 doesn't sound good anymore. And I'm afraid memory cards don't have much more in them. They will die sometime. Yeah, memory cards don't live forever. So that's kind of a problem. I still have 2 broken PS2s that I want to make one, just by mixing the parts. But I want to make it running, so I can place them out on my desk when I need to record stuff. But there are games that you cannot run elsewhere. Like I was saying about PS4, that you can run some PS2 games on Homebrew. Not all of them work, so you still need a physical PS2 sometimes. Emulation for PS2 is sometimes nice, but sometimes it's strange how they present the polygons. Why does Gustav look like he has arms? It's because he just likes his hair, man. His hair is stylish. Like, we got official release of Romancing Saga 2 and Romancing Saga 3, Tales of Fantasia, not too many released Super NES games now. Makes sense. Nuzlocke's never try game mode to make it harder. Mutan Hill says, I still want my Bahamut Lagoon. Bahamut Lagoon is an amazing game, man. I just never played too much, but I know, just by the looks, we can live just to farm emulator and put all Game Boy Advance and Super NES games. There's just so many Game Boy Advance games that are nice. They still have indie games making the same designs, like Legend of Zelda Minish Cap is still being copied today. The graphics of that game is amazing. Well, I was about 13, reading on school nights till 4 AM since my family was in my guild and they needed me for those raids. Were crazy. 100,000 players, 100 players with 14 speak. Which game are you talking about, Leona? Playing with family RPGs, that's nice. Oh, I went in this fight and I couldn't get 1 million. Well, I guess going for defense down is better to just go with full power. Let's run full power. Galicia says on farm stage 1 with 600 or 700,000 per run. I think it's better to run the second one. But 7 is still 11 drops, so yeah. 11 plus multiplied by 2 is still 22, better than 15. You think about that, if you have enough time, it's still better to run the first stage, right? 11 drops is still better. And when you do more than that, it's just a win. Let's run this first stage again. Same, I shy away from Pokemon because I know it will get stuck in the least couple of hours. Yes. 3-turn demise clock means you really need to front load damage. I agree. And we don't have that many cards that can keep constant damage. Sometimes they open with strong nukes, but they lose power later. Same as Shawi from Pokemon. After the week of fighting Alpha Losses, I'm down for playing easier mode this time. I have no attachment to ticket efficiency this time around. Yeah, man, sometimes this game can be stressful if they just, well, make you miss attacks all the time, and especially after tower people. I know some people get a little stressed with tower. I don't have an SS of either. Once I got steady job, I brought extra consoles as backups. 3 Dreamcast, 3 GameCubes with Game Boy Player. And 3 PS2s. Nice. I remember playing on a Nintendo 64 with that Game Boy Color adapter so that you could speed up on Pokemon. And I tried to run official Pokemon League tournament. But they changed the rules in the last moment. And I had some of my Pokemons trained over the past rules. And that affected my performance so much that I got so angry. Never tried again. Never played on Game Boy Color. Feel like I'm the only old here. Like, my favorite old system is not PS2 or PS1. It's Nintendo 64. I'm sure you are not the old one. Some people here started with the Atari. I'm sure. Panampa reminds me of the guy who would steal your girlfriend with a very nice smile on his face. Yeah. Also, he uses some flash because of BP cycle sometimes. I have to fix this. Wish I had that foresight. I will have brought a couple of PS2 twos. We got 900,000 damage this time, right? Not so bad, huh? But it's not so constant. I'll probably leave most of my styles here for him. Running, right, Ludwig. Gustav reminds me of the main character of an Isekai who steals your girlfriend. One says that it's Final Emperor who steals your girlfriend. Now you say that it's Gustav. You guys should decide. We have so many handsome characters here. So many handsome characters. Yeah, I forgot to change this. EverQuest. Ah, EverQuest. I never played, but a friend of mine did. I have a friend that likes MMOs. I don't think he likes that much anymore, but since we were kids, he played more MMOs than normal standard JRPGs. And we were talking about the games we played, but I could never understand MMOs because it was never something I played. But I didn't get into MMOs because I didn't have internet until I was like 20 plus years old. So it was kind of past my time. He started playing when he was like 12, I think. He had internet in his house since he was very young. I did it. This probably affected the way I play games. Still working through War Tower. Well, no rush, man, or else you just get stressed. But yeah, I just got my 3 weapon tickets. I have to choose between wind staff for a building or a gun. What do you think? Well, it depends on what you're using more, but since building gets stronger easily if you have building number 3, if you have more than 2 gunners, choose the gun. Catherine is working well, but she dies before turn 3 half of the time. This formation here is working well for me, Neoflux, because I have a lot of healing, I have guard up, I have the damage decrease with Empress. Works well. Most of the time I get 700,000 at least. So for efficiency, this one is the best one so far. We're not old, we just like different things. Yes. In the 64 is cool, I was my childhood, but like Super NES more. I never had an X64. Never. Let's see if someone survives this again. Ah, 2 of us. MMO RPGs are very intense. Needs dedication, right? It's many dedication. What's your gleaming wave on, Cher? Mine is maxed, but I am inheriting Shining Glory. Mario, I'm not using gleaming. Paper Mario is still the best N64 game. You are wrong, Caliputro. The best N64 game is Ogre Battle 64. And such a rarity. I could never find one, and when I did, it was like half a linger. Well, what would you pick for a fight? A stick or a gun? If you think about that, yeah, I should pick a gun, man. I don't have Leonard, but I have Sachin and Rapina, but no Leonard. You didn't get him on before the PD? That's what makes everyone's different. No one has access to the same characters, unless you pull everyone. True, Cappy. I still have the most memories of Super Mario 64 out of that whole generation. The game was perfection when it was released. You were right, Mutan Hill. Back when Mario 64 was released, we had some local stores that you could rent the games to play locally, and it was just a success. No one wants to play anything besides Super Mario 64. Then they started playing Mario Kart 64 as well, but we didn't need anything else besides that. Some years later, we needed GoldenEye as well, but Mario dominated. I finished that game with all stars, and it was, like I said, on a local store. I didn't even have an E64, but I did play. I paid to pay 1 hour was $1. Till I finished the game. You mean BP? You have to get Shining Glory to 8 and increase your Gleaming way to the max you can. What about Zeebo? Zeebo is a Brazilian console, and it was a disaster. I've had internet for 25 years if you include dial-up. 25 years. But when I look on this, I have internet for only 14 years. Or maybe a little less, no, 15 years. I think I only started having access to internet, I mean, in home when I had 20 years. For that, I was only on job or by going to LAN houses, but it was not inside my house. Since the Cloud banner came out like 2 months ago, Bolton says I include dial-up. I never used the dial-up because it was just so pricey. When I started getting access to internet in my house, it was already a different connection. Mario Kart. The original Mario Kart was amazing. I was a very good player, I must say. A very good player. I was between the top 2 of the friend list. Socrates says, no, Pers, you seem to have that one character I don't have that makes those comps work. People always say that I have everyone but last this specific character that you always use. Now it's about Saruin. People that don't have Saruin are kind of upset. I've got almost every single style. You've got? You finally out of gems. Of course. Gotta run in to get my daily dose of Elden Ring before bed. Thanks for staying, you Flux. Go have fun with Elden Ring. I will play that game one day. Not yet, but I will. Have fun. Kalisin says I got so lucky on some of the banners. I got both Goose and Gus on the second pool and got Bertrand on the first. This doesn't happen to me anymore. I don't understand why I'm just so unlucky. I am so unlucky. Yeah, I had dial-up 2 Dark Days. You had? At least I get 700,000 all the time here. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but... Dial-up was just sad. I still remember the sound of it when I was wrong. When I worked it, there was some dial-up on the company I worked at, and that got stuck into my head as well. Stuck. Not just that, but also radio frequencies. They use it. Nextel was a type of communication for them, companies here. And man, that sound also got stuck into my head. No, push to talk. Yeah, push to talk. Man, I had so many all-American online accounts, I could use all those free dial-up cards. People use it to purchase magazines here in Brazil, and you could get some. Thanks so much for the help, Neoflux. Have a good night as well. Thanks for your generosity. I must send you a virtual hug. Thanks as always for the support. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, Neoflux. Let's send you some virtual hugs. A capybara also sent. Thank you. Steam games are also expensive in Brazil, or you get some discount like Argentina. We do get discount. Actually, it's not as high as Argentina, but it's pretty good. But it depends. The company has to choose to give the discount. If they don't choose to give discount, it's the same price. So a game like, let's say, the newest Chrono Cross remaster, that's actually not a remaster, but just to simplify things, it's almost the same price as console. But KOF, King of Fighters 15, here in Brazil, it's just like less than half the price you pay for a console version. It depends if the company wants to sell on a discount price for the for the region. Elden Ring was so good, brother, I would play the version before they nerfed Radahn. And if I were to play Elden Ring again. Radahn? I don't understand. Player level above 700 gets negative 50% luck chance. Oh man, people make these jokes. We can never know, but who knows? The mice does not kill all my characters, my god. 56k modem was big deal. Quake deathmatch was so much better than on the old 28.8 modem. Was like the double, right? Are you gonna do anniversary stream? Yes, I'm gonna, Mario. My anniversary is actually 23 of April, but the anniversary of the channel is, I believe, 19 of April. So we have some new stuff coming for both things, both for the anniversary and for the channel anniversary. We'll be making 3 years of content on YouTube pretty soon. I believe it's an achievement, especially because I never knew I would go this far. Man, I really love the people that helped me, the community and everything. Reaching 3 years, it's an achievement for me, yes. We are getting close to 5,000 subs as well. Very close. Close to 5,000 subs. Shindu, not entire my inventory, please. What is Shindu doing? You want to summon for him when he reruns? I'm trying to make some content before the anniversary as well, to celebrate everything. Working on that. When I have something, I'll tell on the Discord. I remember playing Descent on dial-up, shooting enemies no longer there because of the lag. Oh man. When I started playing some MMOs, I played some. Stand the feeling. Because servers were never on Brazil, we're on other countries, so... Thanks to the multiplayer, everything fun will eventually be balanced. Also, Elden Ring... Wish is sad, but the norm for Soul games. Yeah, this type of games that have multiplayer will always have balancing. Just played first time with the X Dahao and got Shendu any good. Dahao is pretty good for boss fights. Shendu is a farmer, at least this Shendu. The other one is support character. But he's good, yes, but he's not limited. Whoa, 2 anniversaries per year. You must be 60 years old looking good. Thanks. Thanks, copy. I feel happy because people don't say I look like the age I have. But I just accept. I am a 35 years old guy. So someone asked it and I don't want him in my inventory even if he's good. I don't have his older style from banner. Ah, I see. And Dudu. The bad thing is that guard up only stays for 2 turns. Turn 3, when he nukes, it's not up anymore. Completionist type beat. He's counting in Pretinha years. Pretinha. Pretinha's not here. But Jelly Beans is. Jelly Beans is here. What, Socrates? I just want to know if I should invest sometime in him. The Platinum one, you don't need to invest. I mean, depends on the type of player you are. If you like to have most characters maxed for usage. But I must say that if you already have enough slash damage, it will not help you. You don't need that. It's a mage that do slash damage. And if you already have Beauty, it's hard to replace Beauty with him. Yeah, I'm using the squad also, Sharon. It's pretty consistent, brother. Nice, man. Yes, I finally made a live stream after so long. Oh, we are the same age. You have 35 as well. Nice. So, even though we have the same age, we have different experiences then. Dial up versus Nothing. Multiplayer. Oh man, he used some flash on that point. I used some flash. So I got Mama after one multi and one single. I got her on the single. That's super nice. Congratulations. Metrox is the best character in the game. You just have to change all styles that appears for her because it just matters. Now I just need a Alosis Moraine out of being grinding status. I don't want to get Alosis anymore. I thought about that and, well, Alosis will be one more character to train and I believe we'll get a replacement, so yeah. Let's keep some. Congratulations, yes, Alosis is a beast. I want it, but, you know, I can't live without it. I don't know if that would be one of those characters that people will say, ah, I finished this stage using Alosis and I don't have Alosis too. Explain. I'm 35 years old, gang, too. Sorry for being late and hi, Sharon, everyone. Thanks so much for joining, Jungle. Don't worry about being late. KK law, I have a lot of slash and I need them all max it. Yeah, if you already have too much, maybe ignore. Ignore that Shindudu. I believe that this is not so hard to make this strategy if you have been playing since December. Not December. Actually, Royal Banner was on October or something. It was. But if you don't have Leon, just bring Sif. Sif's the best replacement for Leon. Or Torpy. Torpy is even better. I'm on my mid-30s as well. Actually, the age of the people that watch the channel is more about 25 years up to 36 years old. Yeah, most of the channel sub base is that. But that's good, that's good. You see that this is a gacha game and still many people from the same age are playing. Sometimes gacha, it's all about the young players. Mobile players. 907,000. Close to 1 million. This guy even has Soul Freeze, man. Soul Freeze. Hi, Cher, living and kicking. Thanks for joining Visa. Welcome. Royal City returned with that Halloween Princess banner a few months ago. We're only lacking Leon, right? Oh, this is a new achievement. Close to 1 million. Replaced Leon with Sif, doing a pretty good job. Yeah, exactly. Haha, join our suffering. Totally understand, Sharon. Unfortunately, you cannot get it all. You can't. I'm older than Cher. With ages, it comes the experience. I don't mind about aging, man. I'm a happy man about this. We get smarter every day, right? So, no problem, right? I'm now just using Ludwig to train up some skills and spells. Let's go the How S2. The How is Slash. Makes sense. Very nice. I'm doing this challenge with New Gustav, Saroin, Fire Emperor, Mama 2, and Mirza. Very good as well, Jungle. I'm probably the oldest person on the stream, 39. 39 is... You're not so old, man. Lives are different now. I believe I started making changes in my life when I was already 30 years old. My life changed a lot in the 30 years. Mario is also 39. See, most of the people have similar age. This is how it works, smarter every day. I think I've been doing this backward. No, man, you learn something new every day. How can you not get smarter every day? Marcelo also 35. See, people that played SaGa have similar aging. Socrates is the youngest one with 828. Doug is the old man here. No, man. Fire Empress, Empress Tatiana, Howling Princess White Rose, and another style I forgot. You are using Tatiana, but Tatiana is not slash or blunt. Oh, sorry, it's not slash or sun. I'm also on the young side, 28. Nameless, 26. You guys are more those that didn't play SaGa before UniverSe. There's plenty of players that didn't know SaGa was a thing before UniverSe. 31 here. Damn, we're kind of like grown-up communities compared to other gachas. Yeah, this is also good. We barely have any toxicity here. This is a very good game for community. It's because we don't have PvP, right? PvP is what makes a game toxic. Not a banner share, no. No, why? Recently 26 was my birthday, was on March. Mine is on April this month. I just tried to use Rofas on this, he hit for 35k. 35k only? Maybe I need to level him up a bit. maybe. I did play SaGa before you did, Tepuin? Which game? New Tomorrow is here. Adding Torpe, I went from 700,000 to almost 1 million. Nice. You are using Torpe instead of Sif or instead of this Ferdinand here? I got to close to 1 million, but you were talking about stage 1 or stage 2 New Tomorrow? 1 million from stage 1 is amazing. Now, I haven't played Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battle is nice or no? I don't know. You can get back to gachas with PvP and guild. Same as me. If I wasn't for some SaGa games before romancing, I probably would not have found or played it. So much nostalgia in the SaGa series. Barely any marketing as well, so that's why you would never know about it. Stage number 2. Oh, stage number 2. Nice. I can get 1.3 million on stage number 2. But these were the 3 formations I used here. Cher was referring to the banner featuring Halloween Princess White Rose that have all Global X styles. Ah, I see. I've been playing SaGa since I thought it was Final Fantasy games. You are not the only one, man. My first SaGa game was SaGa Frontier 1. And no one wanted to purchase that game. I remember that it was in a local store. And I was playing some other RPGs that I asked the seller, hey, what RPG do you have here? And he took out of the store this game here and they said, yeah, this one here, no one plays. I got it like 3 months ago, he said. And then well, looks cool, has blue on the cap, on the front. And I got the game without knowing what it was about. And then after SaGa Frontier 1, I went back to the store and he also had SaGa Frontier 2. And I got SaGa Frontier 2 as well. Now Dokkan Battle is a Dragon Ball game and people have opinions and tell you how to play the game. But I mean, is it a good community? Can we evade cheese with Matriarch Shining Glory on Happy Stream? I don't think so, game nameless, but maybe. Let's run an evasion strategy here just to see. Yeah, back in the days I pre-ordered SaGa Frontier 2 and got confused with the guy on the GameStop. Apparently there wasn't a big demand. It was the same case with, you know, Shadow Hearts here in Brazil. Super hard to find a game. It was the same case, similar. I asked the owner of the store if there was JRPGs and he just pointed me into Shadow Hearts, probably because it was not selling. But then when I got the Shadow Hearts 1, I was just crazy for Shadow Hearts 2. Oh, nice. We got close to 900,000. Ferdinand? Sadly, he does not have another Seri Rush. Be so good. Picked up SaGa because of a friend played the JP version and heard it was coming for Global. Played since launch. Everyone I know quit before me thought it was weird. My friends don't play the games I play. There's one of them that plays, he is Annihilator. He appeared on the live stream before. He's the only one that plays these gacha games. Most of my friends play PS4s, PS5s, and all this older stuff. They don't play gacha games. My first game was the Toho fan game. Copy, that game was still running, I heard. I played on Game Boy when I was like 10 and beat without a guide, sitting around in my dad's automotive shop. Looks like a cool story, man. I got a Final Fantasy Legend and a Final Fantasy Adventure when they were new. Neither one was Final Fantasy. Gotta leave up with the name, right? You can kind of agility cheese the hard version. I said that I would try and I forgot. Let's try on the next one. Had 3 characters dodging, but had to left in the go. She was not keeping it up. First Super NES game I got with no clue was the not so famous Super Metroid. Imagine buying something based on the box in art. I love Super Metroid and I played it when it was released as well, without guides on anything. I needed 12 hours to finish the game. Or more, I don't remember. Ah, I see, Socrates. You're talking about people that just force you into doing some stuff before you can even play the game. And that's not so good. Let's see if I have a dodge scene. Oh, it's already past midnight. So we'll be finishing in a few. Let's try an evasion strategy before we go. I should have one ready. I have to fix my squads. No. But on Alto, there's not many strategies that will run for evasion on Alto. Does not need to do this. Yeah, it makes no much sense to chase a full Alto party if it has to be manual. Well, this enemy is not weak to Pierce, so I could try with Lightspeed Plus, but since will not make sense. The only character that buffs agility on Alto that we have is, well, actually we can try something. Let's try. Let's make a new setup. This will be the last one before we go. Let's bring Shendudu and Matriarch. The Matriarch will bring is the first one because she can cycle Shining Glory twice. Then I'm gonna bring the character that can self-buff agility. Like this Matriarch here is better. What does Shin do? Where are you, Shindu? I trained him a little. Yeah, he's here. Matriarch, Madeline. Let's bring Global X. Annie. Where is she? Here. Which one will be the last? I just got 1.3 million stage 3. That's nice. First Nintendo product was the N64, though I played Mario 64 and Smash. I played some other games, but I never had my own N64. Nightshare, have a good one. It was good to see everyone. Thanks, Raisin. Remember that we are always live in new events. I will still run the last strategy before I go, so... which will be the last character? Maybe I'm gonna bring this building. Annie is already here, a copy. Maybe I'll bring this building the buffing agility. Or just bring Boston. Let's bring Boston. Rock. Rock debuffs intelligence, maybe not as good. Wait, it will be easy to build this up. This Boston also buffs agility to the party, but with a chance. Since he's good here, it's already a good idea. Well, seems like most characters are easy to build here. Only need to equip Boston. It's so nice to equip Lobster Mayo on Boston. Let's just test and see if it works. The boss cleanses the buffs. Yes, it's better to just go for buffing. We go for Rapid Stream. The only problem which he can do is that he cannot cycle his agility buff. Only character that can is the S-style of Nawal's daughter, but if someone gets hit, she heals, so breaks is just the same. Matriarch, we're gonna inherit Shining Glory. Then we leave everything on 9. That's how it works. Madeline should inherit Luna Fulgur. Racing Moon. Oops. 11. Nice. Annie should just inherit Slash Rondo. Colorful Slash to 11. Boston. Yes, it's done, guys. Let's see. You ever played Romance of the Three Kingdoms here? I never did. I only played, you know, Dynasty Warriors. That's the only game I played. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I never. You like the game? Anyone try how useful Dahal might be? Because he cleanses all the time. I don't know. Maybe it helps you surviving, but you don't really need that if you have Impress. Never even tried that Blossom since tier list has him so far down compared to the other. It's that he's very situational and unreliable. But nice when he works. Oh my god, I forgot to change the VP cycle of Shendu. Yeah, the how doesn't help at all on the hard stage. Yes, I want Impress. I missed one style of Impress, I have all the other ones. Forgot to change Shindu's cycle. If everything is at 9, which will get priority and go first? What do you mean about everyone is on 9? 9 BP? Ah, the last one. It's based on the order. If the skill number 3 has the same as skill number 2, it will always be skill number 3 by priority of the higher level. I mean, skill number 3 is higher than skill number 2, that's higher than skill number 1. That's how it overwrites. 5 people combo, nice. Slash Rondo. Pretty amazing, guys. Now, we will be evading all attacks. Oh no! Didn't work with with her. There's one thing I can do to, well, help, is just inherit Damon Burst plus. Oh no. I would spend money to get gems for her. I went to PD and she didn't drop, so I couldn't do anything. Look, this guy has very high accuracy. Look, very high accuracy. Super ultra high. Blue seems not bad. Yeah, I pity blue. Well, no, agility cheese is not so good here. Just doesn't work so much. Well, seems like we get something 100,000 at least. Oh, this attack is terrible. Totally terrible. Oh well, yeah, 800,000 with Annie evading like crazy. Oh my god, actually cheese is the real way of life. Naruto cheesing. Annie just don't wanna die. She says no. Don't wanna die. Even Boston is alive. You guys excited about Boston thing when it goes live? You mean Cowboy Boston? Yes, of course. Just because of the memes. Look! Annie doesn't wanna die, man. 1 million with Annie. For those that have enough time. I got about 1 million with that team, but it takes some luck. You did the same thing. You think similarly. 1 million. Yeah, but with this time we can run 2 times. Oh, finally Boston got a hit. Boston is dead. Any buffing agility like crazy. Yes, absolute mad lad. Mad lady. Leona says, I've only been playing over a year and I have no idea how BP changes work. You guys... if you need some help, just ask, Leona. And by the way, I think this type of boss seems to get stronger after some turns. Yeah, doesn't have any explanation about how, but it makes sense. I sense the same thing. This event's also dropping so many platinum tickets, it's gonna get to 999 easily. And the good thing, guys, we will not be getting more platinum styles for a long while. So as soon as the new Shendu and the new Ottoman get added to the platinum pool, you should spend all your platinum tickets just fine, because it would take months for us to see other platinum styles. Not the boss on that shows up the group before you go into combat. Which boss are you talking about? We can get over 999 platinum tickets now. We can? I didn't know that. How many I have? 800. Uses the Mize kills everybody but Saruin laps. Saruin, it's a bad guy against a bad guy. I'm gonna try it once more, but then I'll stop. This Matriarch has very bad agility, that's a problem with her. We don't have any other character that's just so good with agility, do we? We have Xena with Lightspeed Plus. But it doesn't really help, man. It doesn't really help. The boss is not weak to Pierce. Oh no, Glorg Platinum style coming. Don't say Glorg, man, it's terrible. It's the worst name ever. Booster, not Boston. The booster that shows... okay, I didn't see that. Sorry, Leona. The booster you're talking is this thing here. We still don't have it. The mechanic was added into the game, but we don't have this item yet. They will be selling and giving it, but in the future only. Maybe I should switch to the UDX Matriarch because she has way higher agility. Look, 266, 286. Actually, not that bad. Not that bad. Let's just run once more. Boost, and they talking about in the news. Yeah, I saw it, sorry. Hey, a question. Are the status cap broken or romancing SaGa, or it's just me? I'm not trying, I'm not testing there. I still check on the Hider 43 spreadsheet because it's faster for me. I never use it rsdb.com for status cap, actually. Skill and status booster potions we don't have yet. Yeah, we don't have yet. Booster is an attribute arrow up. That's what she means. Yeah, I took some time to notice. Sorry again. Luna Fulgur. She didn't buff her agility, man. She can. Yeah, I'm using that back again. Our hider spreadsheet. Deflect. Colorful slash. I wonder when they are going to implement the guild system. That's a very common question and probably no one knows the answer. I know, that's why I asked if people were excited about it going live sometime soon, since that's mentioned in the news area. Won't be so soon in my opinion. But everyone wants that to reduce the farming time, right? No need to be sorry you're doing like 20 things at once. Yeah, live streams make you lose focus. I think we'll get much more than 1 million this time. It seems like. Annie's buffing like crazy here as well. He won't die easily. Shendu is dead now. No, paralyzed only. Well, it's just like being dead. But this time, Madeline is alive and buffing herself plenty of times, and she will go as much as turn 10, I think. The only bad thing about this boss is this horizontal pierce. It's just so bad. Maybe I should just remove... No, I don't know what I can do to fix this problem. How much... Oh my god, he killed Boston. He killed Madeline as well. Remove his claws. That will probably work, alright? Take that counter. This counter is just so amazing to watch, right? A very nice animation. Very, very nice animation. Ha! Annie solo again. Solo Annie. Solaney. Before I dip with Sif are peeps replacing Leonard with brains frying. The only one that is not limited. There's only 2 SS Sif. One is with this color costume, and the other one is the Platinum Sif. Should bring that one that has, forgot the name of the attack, but the attack that is fast and triple S damage. I think this Annie deserves a higher rank in your tier list. She does not know how to... The problem is that by herself, it's kind of hard to... She's content, but yeah, it can happen. I actually have to test her and Red and Xeno with Lightspeed Plus and see who's the best solo character in the game. Don't forget School Sif. Now she took a hit. I have School Sif. She was good for release. Annie's Red 2.0. She is not like Red because she cannot buff agility all turns. She relies on counter and can be a little unreliable. But still, 1.2 million with the first stage on auto. Very nice. I knew I wanted her, and I got her with help of Angelo. Purchasing some jewels to get. Or was it crazier? Was any of those 2? And I still want to thank them for that. Crazier and Angelo helping me with some characters I was missing. Is next Xenon good? I don't know. I think they would change him and he will be a better pure snooker. But the current Xenon is just amazing. The limited one. I think he just has a better lasting appeal. But yeah, guys, I will be finishing the live streams. Already midnight and 24 minutes. I will be running this stage, and when I finish, I'll be gone. But I'll be removing myself from the webcam. Thanks so much for staying up to this point. It has been a pleasure to have you all by my side once more. I wish you all some good luck if you are still pulling, and have fun playing the game. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you live. Hope to see you soon in the next video. This is me saying goodbye. Good rest. Thank you all again. Good night, everyone. I see copy, Doug Bowden, The Puin, Jungle Exo Love. Bye bye, Tepunja, Impreciado, and Mutahil. Oh no, Madeline is already dead. This run will not be so good. Guess I'm just going back to the start. Yeah. Signing off, guys.